Emelyn. Welcome back to another video of Emmy Vision, a program where I tell you about the trends going on worldwide and how they may be affecting your life. You may not notice it, but every country in the world is connected to one another. Especially in our time, the world has become a sort of global village where no one country can go alone. That said, let's begin the topic of today's program. In recent years, many countries from the Asian continent have gained much popularity in continents they had not even heard of before, like North and South America. In the lens of the former Inca Empire, my home country Peru, for example, apart from the Korean wave from South Korea that has gotten the Peruvian youth crazy over K-pop dances, K-drama, K-beauty, and even the Korean language, these days, there seems to be another Asian country rising in popularity and even surpassing that of the Korean wave. What country am I referring to? Well, I'm talking about China. The relationship between China and Peru dates way before the recent events and controversies we have seen through the media. The construction of the port of Chancay in Chancay, Peru, by the Chinese state-owned shipping and logistics company COSCO Shipping in association with the Peruvian company Volcam promises to revolutionize foreign trade in the Pacific region and become a key player in trade between Latin America and Asia. Chinese President Xi Jinping published a letter titled El barco de la amistad chino-peruana, que zarpe hacia un futuro más brillante. In English, China-Peru friendship setting sail toward an even brighter future in the official newspaper El Peruano before his arrival to Peru to participate in the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation APEC summit. China's President Xi Jinping expressed that China is a trustworthy friend for Peru in crucial moments before inaugurating the Chancay megaport with the President of Peru at the government palace. The China media group CMG documentary From the Great Wall to Machu Picchu aims to celebrate cultural ties by exploring the Great Wall of China and the Inca site of Machu Picchu as symbols of the two nations' Asian civilizations.
邀请大家来中国的万里长城，感受大美中国。
In the family photo for the closing of the APEC summit held in Lima, Peru this month, while China's President Xi Jinping took the spotlight next to the President of Peru, US President Joe Biden looked awkwardly sidelined in a corner. As we saw in the last note, many events have occurred between China and Peru, particularly this month, November. After the recent visit of China's president to the country, many Peruvians, including myself, have become increasingly interested in knowing about China. But what is the actual influence of China on Peru's culture? Due to the large immigration of Chinese people from Canton and Sichuan provinces and other parts of China to Peru in the 19th century between 1847 and 1874, a new neighborhood named the Barrio Chino de Lima, Chinese neighborhood of Lima in English, was created in the historic center of Lima. Currently, the Barrio Chino is a commercial, gastronomic, and financial area where visitors can view traditional Chinese architecture and temples, the showcase of traditional Chinese festivals, music and art, and purchase Chinese goods, ingredients, foods, and other crafts. Talking more about the food, in Peru there exists a fusion of Chinese and Peruvian cuisine known as chifa, a type of food greatly loved by Peruvian and Chinese people alike. Chifa dishes include adaptations of Peruvian and Chinese cuisine like the famous arroz chaufa, fried rice, the wonton soup, and the tallarín saltado, stir-fried noodles. These dishes are sold alongside traditional Chinese dishes in the Barrio Chino, Chinese neighborhood area in the country's capital, Lima. China has also influenced Peru's language, primarily Cantonese, due to the Chinese immigrants who came to Peru. For example, the term used to describe the fusion of Peruvian and Chinese cuisine, chifa, is derived from the Cantonese phrase chi fan, meaning to eat a meal. Aside from that, many Peruvian citizens whose ancestors came from China, Chinese Peruvians known as Tusang, still retained their Chinese surnames, thus contributing to the integration of their Chinese identity into Peruvian society through language. Nowadays, we might smile while looking at videos related to China like these ones.
Your Chinese food is coming.
为我自己的原则，我不想一辈子让人踩在脚下。你以为我是臭要饭的？我这3年就是想等一个机会，争一口气，不是想证明我了不起，我是要告诉人家我生的东西，我一定要拿回来。
But China, one of the most important Asian cultures, certainly has influenced even a small and faraway country like Peru. Thanks to the recent tightening relationships between their governments also, it seems that more and more Peruvians are becoming interested in learning Chinese language and even migrating to China due to its incredible development in technology with platforms like TikTok and companies like Huawei, Lenovo, and Alibaba. A diverse job market with growing demand for Spanish speakers and access to world-class education through one of the main scholarships under agreements between China and Peru. Throughout history, there have been remarkable Peruvians who have migrated to China and significantly contributed to the strengthening of the relationship and friendship between China and Peru, like the Peruvian journalist and diplomat Antonio Fernandez Arce, who lived in China for more than 50 years and was even friends with the Chinese Prime Minister of the time. Through his promotion of cultural and commercial ties between Peru and China, through his writing of books such as China el Asombro and his comparative work on Peru's Machu Picchu and China's Great Wall, Antonio Fernandez Arce was able to be celebrated in China as Lao Pongyo, old friend, for his relentless efforts to foster understanding between the nations. The Chinese government even recognized him as an outstanding foreign expert for his contribution to journalism and translations. I greatly admire this renowned journalist and I aspire to become a bridge between nations like him in the future. That was all for today. Thank you for watching our video. I'm Emelyn and I'll see you next time. Bye!